power of walking away and why it's so attractive.
Hello besties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to this beautiful channel. So in today's video we'll be talking about the power of walking away from relationships. So I've put the videos together so that you watch and learn, and I'll be back to share my true sense.
The power of walking away and why it's so attractive. And if you're new here, I'm Lauren Sugihara, certified relationship coach and intuitive love priestess. So as you probably know by now, my specialty is helping people get their ex back or that specific person into their life. A lot of times when someone comes to me, they've already been begging and chasing somebody, trying to convince them to be with them. These types also don't want to date anybody else because it feels like they're being unfaithful to their person, even though they're not in a relationship. They feel like if they overgive and show this person, oh, I'll be here for you, I'm always loyal, that's going to be attractive to that person. But honey, it's so the opposite. You're in your own way. The more you wait around, because as you guys tell me, oh, nobody else is interesting to me, I don't have feelings for anybody else, la 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 la. Literally, after one date, you don't even know the person. This is actually keeping you from getting that person back into your life because you're so needy and anxious, and you're showing them that they don't have to commit to you, that you'll just sit there like a loyal puppy dog. Honey, I'm sorry if that's harsh, but I've been there. So I know exactly how you're feeling and what you're doing. I've had the experience where I begged and chased someone, tried to convince them of my worth, and they would just not give me the time of day. But the second that I walked away and found myself and got interested in somebody else, of course, they came chasing. Now, the beautiful part of that is by the time that happens, you may have grown past that person and you've allowed universe or God, whatever your background is, to give you a person that's way better, 20 times as hot, successful, funny, amazing, and treats you well. Because babe, you feel like such crap right now because you're accepting the unacceptable from somebody that you care about. They're not reciprocating and you deserve more. You know that and they know that, and you're both losing respect for you because of this. If this sounds like you and you need more support, check out my tools in my profile. I have trainings that are complimentary as well as courses, and a way to book a call with my lovely assistant about one-on-one coaching with me. We're gonna make you so irresistible that you're going to have trouble picking. I'm Lauren Sugihara, intuitive love priestess, your official dark angel coach, and the big sister you know you need. Don't worry.
Start letting people fumble you. Start letting people miss out on the greatness that is you. Let people feel your absence. Let people miss out on you. Let them stand on the decisions and the choices that they have made, and let it be their business. Like, certain things don't need to be explained. You shouldn't have to do some big backflip, cartwheel, grand performance in order to get somebody to see your worth and your value. No, 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 no. If it takes you leaving somebody's life in order for them to recognize your worth and your value, I mean, why would you want them here to begin with? Like, we be putting people on pedestals that they don't even deserve. Like, why are they there? What did they do to even be up here and you put yourself all the way down here? Make it make sense. I think one of our greatest gifts is to have the power to just like walk away. Move yourself from places where you're not valued or you're not wanted, where you feel like your presence has not been earned. That's why I think it's so important to move with like pure and genuine intentions, because when you do your part and you tried your best, you can move on with no regrets. You're not out here overthinking or wondering or what ifs or what it could have been. Nah, you did what you had to do. I just think this is tied into like self-confidence and self-worth. Like, when you are really locked in with yourself and you know who you are as a person, people leaving not gonna really trip you up that much, because you gonna know when somebody leaves, they always get replaced with what? Better. So when people want to act up, do too much, forget themselves real quick, send them to the door and send them on their way. Not every loss is a loss. Not every rejection is something bad. Like, you really got to shift your mindset to just start seeing the bigger picture, trusting that everything is working in your favor. And if somebody fumbles you, that means they just letting somebody better pick you back up. Okay.
There's a lot of ways to be feminine, but today I'm not going to teach you how to be feminine. I'm actually going to teach you how to be a powerful woman. The number one skill, the number one trait that you should start possessing as you get older is the ability to walk away from people, things, relationships that are no longer serving you. 90% of women have such a hard time doing this, and that's okay, because we are not taught how to walk away from things. We are taught to stay. We are taught to say yes. We are taught to people please. The more you're going to say no and the more you're going to practice walking away from things, it's going to teach you discipline. It's going to teach you consistency. It's going to teach you how to stand up for yourself. So to embody this new version of you, to embody confidence, to embody being powerful, like truly powerful from the inside, that it doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter what people are saying behind your back. It doesn't matter what people are saying on social media. It doesn't matter what anyone else is saying. All that matters is how you feel about yourself. And if you can practice walking away from things, walking away from experiences, conversations, people, and relationships that don't move you in the direction that you feel compelled to move in, you're going to be a different woman.
You become more powerful and attractive when you walk away. It's something about just walking away from a person in a situation that's not serving you. It shows that you're confident in your abilities to find something else, and it shows that you don't need that person. You don't need that person to be with you. You don't need to put up with that person BS, right? Because you looking at it like this: I'm valuable, I worked on myself, I got money in my pocket, I look good, I feel good, and I smell good. Why should I stay around for your BS, right? You breadcrumbing me, lack of communication, you're talking to other people, knowing dang well that I wanted to be just me and you, right? So when you walk away, you become powerful, because now the ball is in your court. Now you calling the shots now. Now you are no longer in their graces. Now they have to come back to you. And if they don't come back to you, cool. That's why it's so attractive to walk away, because you like, I'm good without you and with you. Damn if I do, damn if I don't. It is what it is, right? You living your life like this. So they look at you like, okay, this person not really sweating me. They not double texting me. They're not, having this needy energy. They're not really trying to plead their case. They not really trying to make me happy. Wow, hold up. Let me try to double back and see what they got going on. Let me try to go ahead and, get with their program now. And you want this because if this person is liking you more, 9 times out of 10, you won't have a lot of problems out of them, right? As long as you, of course, treat them with respect and you treat them and show them a good-ass experience, they're not going to go nowhere, right? But if they're not following your program, if they're not treating you with respect and love and trying to make time for you, walk away. This is what's going to make you become powerful and attractive, because now the ball is in your court and people feel it. People feel when your energy shifts. People feel when you're not really messing with them like that. People feel when you say, I got my boundaries and my standards, and if you cross this, I'm leaving. And if they do it because they will try to test you, and when they fail that dang test and you walked away.
That's a video, guys. So I'm just here to share my 2 cents, like what I think about today's video. Why do people walk away from relationship? It's not about giving up. It's about choosing yourself, your happiness, and your peace. If you ever felt stuck or undervalued in relationships, this video is for you. Why walking away is powerful. Walking away is one of the most strongest thing you can ever do for yourself. It's a statement that says, I know my worth. Relationships are supposed to add value to your life, not drain you or make you question your self-esteem. When you walk away, you're prioritizing your emotional well-being over the fear of being alone. That fear is what keeps so many people in toxic or unfulfilling situations. When you live in relationship that no longer serves you, you're creating a space for something better. Whether it's personal growth or a healthy connection down the line, you're signaling to the universe and to your soul that you won't settle for less than you deserve. The psychological shift, one of the most beautiful things about walking away, is how it shifts your mindset. The moment you choose yourself, you feel a sense of empowerment. It has a weight has been lifted you off shoulders. You are no longer trying to make things or something work that clearly is it not, and that quality is priceless. Walking away also changes how others perceive you. People notice when you stand firm in your values. It creates a ripple effect. You might inspire someone else to choose themselves too. The fear of letting go. Now let's address the elephant in the room. It's scary. Walking away can feel like jumping into the unknown, especially if you have invested time and love into the relationship. But staying in a situation that makes you unhappy or dismisses your self-worthy is a scare in the long run. Let's go. It is hard, but it's a step forward, healing and growth. Think of it as shedding something that no longer fits you. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but eventually you feel free. What happens after you walk away? Okay, it's very important. When you leave, you give yourself the opportunity to rebuild. You start to reconnect with who you are outside of that relationship. Maybe you pick up hobbies, you let go of or focus on friendship that took a backseat. The beauty of walking away is that it's not just about leaving, it's about discovering yourself. For other person, walking away can be a wake up call. Sometimes people don't realize what they lost until it's gone. And even if they don't come around, that's okay. Your worth is not tied to their validation. My advice to you, if you are in a relationship where you feel unseen, unheard, or undervalued, consider what staying is costing you. It's your peace of mind, your self respect, your happiness. Walking away is not easy, but it's often necessary for the growth. Remember, walking away does not mean you stop loving someone, it means you love yourself enough to live. Okay, so guys, we've seen a lot of people in relationships where men are so toxic. Like there's a certain video which I watched on TikTok. This man, I think I did this video is on this channel. I think you can just check it out. This man had to pour her wife chemicals in the eyes. Imagine that. Someone who loves you, someone who's supposed to protect you, someone who needs to be there for you, is the one who is treating you bad. Okay, and the most hurtful thing of that video which I watched is that this woman screamed for help, and this man said, if you ever shout or if you ever tell people what's happening in this house, I'm going to make you drink this chemical so that you die. And this is a woman this man has children with. Okay, so the most video which made me proud of this woman, though she walked away when her eyes were banged out, like her eyes are not okay, but she's not able to see clearly. She's done surgeries, but thank God she walked away while she was alive. Okay, so my advice to you, if you feel like you're in a relationship you are less appreciated, it's better you communicate. And if you feel like a relationship is toxic or you're dealing with a narcissist, it's better you leave that relationship, because at the end of the day you might die because of the same relationship. We've heard a lot of stories where people didn't walk away. I know a lot of people have reasons why they don't want to walk away, especially if you're a traditional wife. Okay, if you depend on your man's income, you can't walk away because you don't have where to start from. And we've heard of traditional wives where their husbands, they don't allow their women to work. Okay, so you depend on that man. All the money is in his bank account. So do you think when you have differences, that man is going to give you the money to move out from his place? No, he's not going to do that. So you have to start afresh. And I've heard stories where women didn't even have a career, like they've never even gone to school. They just don't know where to start from. So this is also a wake up call for women to learn to stand on their own and be independent, because there is also power in being independent. Someone is going to respect you if you have your own money. Someone is going to respect you if you know you're worthy. Okay, and you'll be less mistreated, because even he knows, if I mistreat her, she might leave just now. Okay, she's able to go rent her apartment, she's able to go with the kids and all that. And to the men, you should learn to love your wife. Okay, so it goes both ways. If you have a toxic wife, yeah, we've even had women in who are toxic or who are narcissistic in relationship. Even men also experience that, but this goes both ways. If you like in a relationship where you feel like you're being tortured, you're being abused, it's better you leave. Okay, it's better you leave. You find someone who loves you, someone who's going to be there for you, someone who's going to protect you, someone who's going to be your provider, someone who's going to feed you financially, someone who's going to save you spiritually. Okay, yeah, so that's a thing, guys. So don't just settle because no, this is a man who is available. No, I'm clocking the years. If you see any red flag, even if it's in marriage, even if it's in a relationship, especially if you just start your relationship and you see red flags, don't think you can ever change a man. I know we have this mindset as ladies that you can change a man, but trust me, you can never change a man. That's the truth. We've heard stories where women got into a relationship and hope they would change a man, but it never happened, guys. Like, it will just drain you. It will make you look ugly, okay, because we'll be putting much energy in this relationship. And one thing we should also learn as women, because us, when we get into a relationship, we get so attached to men, we think that we can't live without them. But we should also think that in this relationship, as much as we are together, as much as we are a couple, everyone is individual at a certain point. So we should learn to do our hobbies. We should learn to do things on our own. If you want to run a business, run it, girl. Go, 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 go. You know, not because I got married, you even stop your doing your hobbies. You even stop going in do what makes you happy. You're just doing things to please the men. I know men expect to, like, if you like something you're supposed, I think we've been there. Okay, so there's a time me and my partner, we had a misunderstanding because he likes watching Formula One and I don't like watching Formula One. You get my point? And he didn't understand that. Formula One is for guys. It's about cars, racing, and all that. I'm not into car racing. So at first he didn't understand, and I told him, I know you love Formula One, but I don't. I don't like it. You know, the things which we can watch together, where I do enjoy. So it's better you're doing your Formula One, and I'm also doing my own things. Yeah, that's what. And we came to agree that, and he came to understand that, as much as we are a couple, we have things which we love differently. Yeah, and that's true. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.